Good morning, my friends. How are you? It is Monday. It's actually probably afternoon. It's 12:05 here. How are you guys? Let me pull up comments. Come on into the craft room, workshop, whatever. I want to craft this with you guys. This is one of our layered nativities. This is so stinking cute. We had one last year, and so then I created another one for this year. And they're going to be these layered nativities are going to kind of be a thing. There's going to be a nativity that is every year. And so this is this year's. And one of you, several of you, lots of you asked me to paint it for you guys. So let me make sure that we are live because I'm not really seeing it right now. If you are here, tell me hello. Just shoot me a little comment so I can know that you're here. So we have no new product today. Okay. So I know that might seem crazy because every Monday we have product. We don't have new product today, but we're going to kind of highlight some of the products that we do have. Okay. So let's see. There we go. And this is one that you guys have been asking for. Okay, I'm seeing them now. I'm seeing them now. Hey, Angel. Hey, Desiree. So good to see you. So good to see you. All right. So go ahead and keep commenting. I'm going to put this here in the comments. There you go. If you love this, I want you to make sure that you use the coupon code LIVE today. Okay. Not live today, just live. LIVE. Okay. When you do that, you're going to get 15% off of this. Okay. And it's just until midnight tonight. So it's the day that I'm live. I've done this a few times. So make sure you grab one of these. I don't quite know. So the one that we did last year, I can, there is a picture in the shop with the product and it's so cute, but we just did kind of an ombre of, I'm trying to find my colors along with, we did an ombre of blacks and grays. Okay. So we went from the white to the background all the way to the front with black. And so we're going to do something a little bit different on this one. Hi, Karen. How are you? Hello, Deb. So I went ahead. This is actually 5 layers when you get it. Okay. You have the one with the quote on it. You have the one with the nativity. You have one with one of the wise men and sheep. And then you have 2 more wise men on camels. And then you have a frame. Okay. So this one, I just went ahead and painted white. Okay. I just went ahead and spray painted it white. And so let's set that over there. I think I really do want to use some Ashen Azure today. We need a green. Let's do a palm leaf green. And I don't know. We need some yellow. And we'll probably put some glitter on that too. Hello, Linda. Desiree, I saw your order come in. You guys, greenery is 30% off today. Greenery is 30% off today. So all of those fun goodies that I released, oh gosh, a couple weeks ago. Oh my goodness. I'll have to show them to you guys. They are 30% off. Desiree grabbed some. So I did make a post on the page, but you know how that goes sometimes, right? All right, let's do a little bit of burnt umber. And then I'm not really sure all the colors that I'm going to use on this. So let's just put some of them out. This one is shut. Let's just put some out. We may or may not use them all. I don't know. We probably aren't going to use the blue. Actually, we are going to use the Ashen Azure. I think we should use it on the wise men, like on their coats or something. That would be pretty. Thank you, Betty. Hello, Jana. I'm so glad you caught me live too. Hello. Man, we did have a busy weekend. We had such a busy weekend. It was so much fun, but it was so busy. Yeah, I came home and crashed last night, but we had fun. So some of Brian's team members that are on the safety team at the road, like a couple years ago, the guy in Amarillo hosted it. And we hosted it this year. Like, I think we determined that next year it'll be in Wichita. So it's just, they just kind of get together for Christmas. we're going to start this bottom layer first. So they just kind of get together for Christmas with the wives as well. And so that's what we did. And we had such a fun weekend. But like I said, it was busy. It was so crazy busy. We went to Friday night. Brian and I had never been to a murder mystery dinner. Oops, I'm throwing stuff. I'm trying to get some paintbrushes here. We have never been to a murder mystery dinner. Have any of you guys ever been to a murder mystery dinner? They're so fun. And Deb went somewhere amazing on Friday. Remember? How many days are we at for shipping? Oh no, you're having problems with porch pirates. Oh no. So I have one order of yours that will go out. But I think you had foil in it. And my foil, you bought one that I ordered extra of last week before your order came in, but it will be here tomorrow. So yours won't ship till tomorrow. But isn't that terrible? Isn't that terrible that people feel like they have to do that all the time? So irritating. But so how many days on shipping? Well, we were running at like 2 or 3. And last week I shared that it was going to be at like 4 or 5. But I'm thinking we're at 3 or 4. We're at 3 or 4. All right. So I think I'm going to do the edges here a light brown. Okay. You are going to be able to see some of this, the ground. Okay. So if you put the next one on, if you put this one on, you can see that you're going to see some ground here. Okay. You didn't get a notification. Bummer. So anyway, we went to a murder mystery dinner at a winery on Friday night. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. And then Saturday, we woke up and went to Union Station. They have a holiday experience thing down there. Beautiful. And then went to eat some Spanish tapas and then went to VR. They had never done virtual reality. So we've done it with the boys here. So we took them to virtual reality. That was so much fun. And then we went to a place that's like a pop-up thing that they do at the baseball stadium here, a jingle. And so, yeah, lots of Christmas lights. Yes, Desiree. Yes, the book and greenery can be shipped together. So if you paid for shipping, I'll refund it to you. Okay. I will refund it to you. Anyway, lights, we went ice skating. Oh man, it was a long day. I was telling somebody yesterday because that was all Saturday and then they left. So we kind of relaxed. Well, we had to do all the grocery shopping and stuff yesterday. But someone told us last night at Parker's football banquet, they were like, "You did all that in one day? That's a lot of stuff." I'm like, "I know, we were busy. We were packed, but we had so much fun." Oh, Debbie, you've seen on the internet people leaving empty boxes and watch their Ring doorbell and get those porch pirates back. Oh my goodness. That's terrible, Debbie. Yes, yes. The foil might have been the reason. So the foil is one of our new releases that's inside our VIP group. And since we're testing it out, they get first access to all of it. And so I don't carry, like, having never offered you guys another like offering besides wood. I mean, yes, we have greenery, but so I wanted to test it out. And so I did get some more ordered. I can't wait for you guys to get it and us to play with it. I'm so excited. The foil is just really fun. That's what we did on those reindeer inside the VIP group. Also, if you're in the VIP group, I'm going to show you how to put those reindeer together this week. Okay. There you go. The top here, a dark brown. It's like the burnt umber color. I like that. I might actually add, I don't know, we might add some, should there be green up here? It was more like hay, wasn't it? Like what? I don't think it's really green like grass. All right. So yes, we had I like that though. We had a really fun weekend. It was fun. I mean, all of us wives get along really good. And so it's always just a great time when we get together. It really is. All right. So there we go. Do you guys know that we're only 17 days away from Christmas? Seriously, we're only 17 days away from Christmas. What color should we do? Should it be like it should be brown? I think it should be the same color as this. We could maybe do a little bit of green. Let's just do the brown and we can add some color in it. Let's do this light brown. Okay. Now I know that I don't have to go all the way over here because remember we have that top layer on. So let's do a little bit and then put the layer on to see if we need anything else. All right. This is going to take probably 2 coats. There we go. And then this one will go over it. The door hanger of the month, I just spray painted it so I could paint it for you guys. I'll show it to you. It's super cute. It's a snowman with a little bird. It's so cute. No, I have not shown you. No, I have not. And I shipped a bunch of them to you last week. So that was a super surprise. I mean, sometimes it's nice getting a surprise in the mail when you don't know what's going to be in the box, isn't it? Oops. And I'm running this all over my green paint here. Hold on. Let's clean that off. I don't want that on the back there. There we go. Anyway, so yes, it is after lunch. We are 17 days away. Okay, so I think I'm good. There's a small spot right here that I need to get, but I think I'm good because here, I don't have this painted here, but your next set is going to cover that up. So I think we're good. Ooh, Dixie, send me a message, okay? And we can fix that, okay? We can definitely fix that. All right, so let's go ahead and do this in steps. So let's just do the rest of the brown. So yeah, we're literally 17 days away from the Christmas. And here's kind of what I wanted to chat with you guys today, that like our days literally fly by at Christmas. I mean, do you guys agree? Do I get an amen? I feel like there's always so much to do, so much to plan. And if you're anything like me, you have 6 family birthdays in the month too. And we always just want it to be perfect, especially I think when I mean, this is just for me, but when the kids are grown and kind of just on doing their own thing, sometimes it's hard to like keep that magic alive. And so you order so much this time of year, it's always a surprise when I open a box. Amen, Elaine. I'm the same way. I'm like, oh, what did Amazon deliver to me today? Let's see. I totally agree with it. Anyways, I think if we try to just be a little bit, might try to make everything perfect. And so now, don't get me wrong. Ooh, Winona's door hanger just arrived. She loves it. It's so cute. It's so cute. I love it. So if you're anything like me, I love the magical moments of Christmas. I absolutely do. We spent our whole Saturday experiencing the magical moments of Christmas. And I kept saying that. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is just so much Christmas joy. But this morning, I was sitting and I was reflecting, sitting because I didn't have the motivation to get up and move as probably quickly as I needed to. I just took some pause. I just took a little pause this morning. Took a little bit longer to get ready. And so I felt this gentle reminder on my heart that Jesus doesn't want us stressed in the holiday season, you guys. He doesn't want us stressed at the holidays. He doesn't want us so caught up in the hustle and bustle that we forget the why. Okay? And I want to remind you guys that because it's so easy to get caught up in the chaos and yes, it's fun, okay? But Jesus did not come to this world to add stress. He came to bring peace. Okay? And so I think a lot of times it's easy for us to forget that. Okay? And I would love if I was going to try to impart anything on your heart today, it is that. And so I want you to try to take some time um, this week today. I mean, don't save it for another day of the week and just pause. Just reflect on, what Christmas is about, you guys. Because while, yes, I love Santas, I love the elves, I love snowmans, I love Rudolphs, I love all the things that is commercialized about Christmas, we cannot forget what it is truly about. Okay. Your granddaughter, 23 months, grabbed it and gave it a big hug and said, "Mine." Oh my goodness, that's so cute. That's so cute. I love it. All right, let's do this branch or this palm tree. We're going to do it in the darker brown as well. So this isn't going to be bright and in your face. We're going to do a lot of muted colors in here. That is so cute. I love the door hanger of the month this month. That's super cute. All right. Maybe we should just do the sheep gray. So even though I'm painting this colors, I'm still going to keep it very simple. I am not going to put like a face on these. We're going to keep this very simple. And I want you to see how even in simplicity, just exactly what we're talking about, things can be really, really, really beautiful. Sherry, I sent an email. We do not have any new releases today. Our greenery is 30% off today only. And this nativity set, if you get it, it is 15% off with the coupon code LIVE. Okay. Several of you guys have been asking me to put this one together. And so I just needed to get it done. And so I was like, I'm just going to bless you guys with a little sale while we're doing it. So I want you to think about the first Christmas. Think about the first Christmas when we're talking about just running around like chickens with our heads cut off. Mary and Joseph weren't running around trying to make everything perfect. They were not running around trying to make everything perfect. Even if it doesn't matter where you are, what you're doing. We live in perfection, and that is a destroyer of peace. Okay. In the it When Jesus was born, they weren't scrambling to bake cookies. You guys, I don't know about you, but right now, hey, let's go ahead and just paint the baby crib yellow too. We're going to put some glitter on it too. Simple glitter, because he deserves it. And I was going to do the bodies ashen azure. Okay. So we're going to do those ashen azure. They weren't running around trying to bake cookies. You guys, we're trying to find a time that works for everybody, which is so hard when we can all get together and bake cookies. Okay. So they weren't scrambling around to bake cookies. They weren't wrapping gifts. They weren't decorating a tree. And while all of that is so fun, I want you to remember they weren't doing any of that. They were walking in obedience and trusting God with each step. Okay? They were walking in obedience and trusting God with each step. And so that's how I want us to kind of navigate Christmas. Okay? Jesus was born in the humblest of places, a stable. Okay, that's what we got. Dixie, I got it, and I was going to respond to you. I did see it come through. I got you. The shepherds came just as they were. The wise men brought what they had. It wasn't an extravagant experience. It wasn't about extravagance. It was about the simplicity of God coming to be with us. I mean, think about that. And that's what I think he wants today. He wants that same thing from us today. To stop striving for perfection and to just simply be with him. Walk in obedience, just like Mary and Joseph did. We're breaking down the nativity really, really deep inside our nativity narratives, and there's so much that can be learned from this. All right, that's really cute with the ashen azure. I really like that. You like that? That's so cute. Yay, Sherry did resin for the first time this weekend. And what did you think? There is definitely a learning process. I think the first time I did resin was a complete mess. So, how fun. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I bet you enjoyed it. All right. So, we're going to paint this wise man. There we go. And we are probably going to have to do a couple coats on these. And yeah, we're going to just do all these in layers here. Oh, this is I don't need the frame right now. Let's do the sand here. Well, not really sand. You know what I mean. Where is that color? Here it is. Thank you, Trula. Thank you so much. You screwed it up. Well, Sherry, you're not alone because I have definitely screwed up some resin when I've done it too. It's definitely a fun learning experience, but yes, don't let that deter you from um, trying it again next time. So what did you mess up? Do you know now, like after having done it, like maybe what you would do different next time? Or are you clueless as to how it didn't work or whatever? Where are you at in that? Oh, you did it like decorating a cookie. Okay. Oh, and you went to the cookie class this weekend. I wanted to go so bad with you, Sherry. You actually tagged me in it. But I knew that we had Brian's work thing this weekend, and so there was just no way I could do all that. You've been baking lots, said Sheila. She has a bake sale for Toys for Tots and raised quite a bit. I love it. That's so awesome. That is, oh, well, I don't quite know how I'm going to make the division between the wise man and the camel. So let's go ahead and paint this one. And I think I'm going to paint the camel first. Let's figure out what that looks like. Let's try and make this come together. So the camel, let's do the camel more of like this caramel color. What do you think about that? I like that caramel color for the camel. You didn't put enough resin on it. Yes. Like I said, it is definitely a learning process for sure. Definitely a learning process for sure. We're going to get some gray as well because I'm going to lighten it and we're going to do the sheep that color. Hold on, I missed some right here. All right, I think that's pretty good. So how do you like continue forward in stopping the perfectionism and things like that? How do you do that? So I want to, when we have a chance to pause, this is why pausing is important. Okay. And I thought about this morning because I was needing to pause because I had just a busy, crazy long weekend. I just needed to pause. And here is why pausing is important because when we pause, we are actually giving giving ourselves space to truly think about what Christmas is and what it's about. Okay. So we learn of God's love when we do that. Okay. We learn of the peace that Jesus brings. We learn the joy of knowing that we don't have to carry all of the weight. But pausing is hard, you guys, because hello, our to-do list is a million hours long. I get it. Pausing is so hard, but it's something that I think that we need to make sure that we try to do. And you guys, I am just as guilty as the next person. Remember, we're all just trying to do this. I think I really like the caramel color. I think I like the caramel color. It looks really, really yellow in the screen, but I think it really, really is good. So Jesus never asked us to be perfect, you guys. He never asked us to be perfect. No, he doesn't care if the cookies are homemade or if they're store-bought and just wrapped in a cute container. Seriously. So something to think about. He just wants us to slow down long enough to feel his presence, because when we are able to slow down and feel his presence every day, we're able to live in his mission more fully. So think about like what you can let go of. How can you pause and truly, truly enjoy the season? I think we're just gonna make a full camel's back, just like that. And then we're just gonna do, yeah, I think that looks the best is the full camel's back. Hi, Phyllis. Carmela says, I remember doing resin pours with your grandmother in grade school. So it was a tedious task, but the results were wonderful. Amen. It's so pretty once you kind of know what you're doing, and you can yeah, they're so pretty. And man, I'm still learning. I get bubbles. And I don't know why I get that, but each time I try something different. So this caramel color is really good. Now, if you don't want yours as bright, you don't have to use the caramel. You can use like a brown. Okay, so here he's got some packages. It's probably their gold, frankincense, and myrrh. That's probably what's on there. So we'll paint that in some pretty colors too, but still muted. I think maybe we'll use the burgundy for that. That might be pretty. The burgundy on top of this camel. And I honestly think that I'm going to go back and paint the baby, where his baby bed. I think I'm going to do it in this color because I think I like that. I got way too much paint on here. Let's just spread it out. There we go. I think I like that. Yeah, I cannot believe we're 17 days away from Christmas, you guys. It's so crazy. But I just want to remind you guys to pause. Just enjoy the season. Don't get so caught up in, what you have to do or what hasn't been done. Yeah, I really like that. I actually like that for the star too. All right, so what we have left, we need to do the palm trees, or the trees. I don't think they're palm, but you know what I mean. We need to do the gray on our sheep, and then probably do silver, and I don't know, maybe some black for like where they're hooked to each other. Definitely come back and watch the replay, Phyllis. Definitely. All right. Let's do the palm trees. I keep saying palm trees, but they're probably not palm trees at all. There we go. And we need to do this one in that navy color, the ashen azure. So if you want to get a little bit more, if you just want to elevate this kit a little bit more, you can definitely bring your shading in on all of these places. Now we're going to sand this down, okay? I did get the names I put in the comments, Sherry. I just designed them all this morning, and they're going to be cut this afternoon. Yep, I did get it. Thank you. Are they for gifts? Because you don't have cats, and you ordered 2 cat ones. Are they for gifts? I thought so when I saw them come through. So you can do shading and highlighting. I mean, take some of those painting skills that you have been honing and try them out. Like this would be, if you have a lot of resin, this would be a really fun piece to resin too. Because of the layers, it would be really fun. Now, again, it would take a lot of resin because it's a larger piece, but that might be fun. All right, there we go. There's that. Let's do, let's see. I think it is foliage green. Yep. Yes, ma'am, it is foliage green from Crafter's Collection. I think it's great. I think it's a really, really good color. We need the ashen azure again, and then we'll do the red. It's kind of like a burgundy, and we'll do that here on the things on the top of their back. Why is Debbie Stoltenberg calling me? Huh. I'll have to see what that's about. There we go. That's so cute. All right, let's do one more coat on this one. Let's see. I think we might do just one more quick coat here over these. Ooh, got too much on my brush again. There we go. I really like that blue color. I love it. I love it. Ooh, you're going to use scrapbook paper. That'll be so pretty. That'll be so pretty. All right. This one I think is done with the exception of the star, which we're going to put some stickles on. That one's done. So we can put that one to the side. Let's do a second coat on this one. And then we're done with the blue. All right, that's done. The brown is probably done. Actually, let's just do this brown. These that kind of are linking together. And then let's do our frame. What color should we do our frame? I was thinking like a brown or black, but man, I don't know. We'll put it all together and then we'll paint the frame. Because I'm thinking the frame might be pretty in the blue, ash and azure, and like any of these colors that we're using. That would be pretty. Like this red right here would be pretty. Let's move this out of our way before we get paint on it. There we go. I like it. All right, let's do gray. However, I feel like that's a little dark. So I'm going to add a smidge of white to it, okay? And again, we don't even need very much, but we're just going to paint these two little. We're done with that one. We're done with that one. Ice skating was so much fun. It had been years since I ice skated. Like I haven't ice skated in years. And the boys even did it. Big B didn't, but the boys did. So the boys met us there at the Jingle place Saturday night because that's something that they love doing for Christmas. And so we're like, you guys can just come with us. Anyway, yeah, it was so much fun. Everybody ice skated except for Brian and one of the other wives. And everybody else did. It's fun. Man, it definitely, my balance isn't what it used to be. I definitely fell. Lots. I think there's a video out there of me falling. Okay, there's our little sheep there. It's probably a little bit hard to tell, but let's do gold on his little rod, staff rod thing, whatever you call it. Let's do a little bit of gold, and then I think we're going to sand it down and bring it all together. And I think it's going to be so cute, but we still have to figure out what to paint the frame. Not sure yet. I want to definitely put it together and see kind of what color would stand out and be the best. Let's do a little bit of gold. So you got it down here. And we are going to sand this, okay? A little bit. There we go. Oh, I love that. The Jingle located in O'Fallon, Missouri hasn't got good reviews. So we went last year. It was called something different last year. And I did read that it was different owners this year, like a different company. I did read that. And also, I don't think Brian liked it as much as last year. The kids did, but we didn't go ice skating last year, but we did this year. So it was just a different experience for the kids. But I think the lights were bigger last year. There were more activities this year, which I totally get. I mean, you're meeting two different things. But last year they had a really big tree that you could like walk under and you could look up and there was like light shows underneath the tree and it was really pretty. And the mazes, there were mazes all throughout with Christmas lights. And so it was really cool. They didn't have that. They had a big tree there, but it wasn't one that you could walk up. There wasn't like a tunnel underneath it. And I don't think the mazes were as long because they made room to have a bigger ice skating area, and they added snow tubing this year. So all of this takes place in a little baseball stadium. It's pretty cool. It's all packed in there. There were more food trucks. So, I mean, it was definitely different from last year. The lights were still amazing. Um, so yeah, like if you're wanting it to be exactly like it was last year, I could see the disappointment. But there were also some great things that were here this year that weren't there last year. Hey, Benita, how are you? All right, I think these are dry. We are going to, oh goodness, look, this is going to be so cute. Look, it's going to be so cute. We're going to sand it down, okay? We're going to sand it down a little bit. So we're going to take each section and just hit it with a little bit of sandpaper. Now be careful when you're doing this because you don't want to break any of your little pieces. Oops, I just slid it right through that paint again. And this is going to give more texture to the bottom as well. Now, once we're done sanding it, I want to take a wet rag and kind of wipe it all down because it's going to make those colors be a little bit more vibrant. So now you can see, oop, there you go. Here you go. Like you can see some sanding on the edge of the tree and stuff like that. The news said it was $40 per person and you had to pay extra for each activity you wanted to do. Plus they didn't open the skating trail at all. Yeah, the skating trail. So the skating trail was open where we were there, but apparently it was shut down a long time before we got there because somebody broke a wood piece on it or something like that. You do have to pay extra for those. Yeah. Yes, you do, which is a bummer. And we didn't originally, but one of Brian's friends wanted to go ice skating. And so we went ahead and added it on. You can add them on when you get there, but we just bought the entry tickets to get in last time, just like last time. So yeah, I mean, that is a bummer if it was never open. I think it was like $36 a person. Yeah. I mean, I get it, but I mean, it's the experience you're paying for. And yeah, definitely if the skating trail wasn't open, I probably wouldn't have skated then because you're just skating in a big skating rink in a circle with everybody else. And it can be, man, it was busy. It was so busy. Okay. I think that's about as good as I wanted. There we go. Benita, yeah, this was released this year, this Nativity. And yes, so we will have one every year. This is the newest layered one for 2024. Yes, ma'am, it is. All right, so let's go ahead and start gluing these on. And like I said, I took my back piece and painted it white. Okay, so it really, really makes those letters pop out. And I used spray paint. And so spray paint very, very easily stays out of all of those little areas, the etching. And we are going to put something, like glitter or stickles or something on the star. So we're not done yet. Let's put a little bit in each corner. We don't need a bunch. All right. You definitely want to make sure it stays straight because it's like a shelf sitter. So you definitely want it to stay straight. All right. So that's the first layer. I love it. Here's the second layer. Let's go ahead and put this one on. Put some glue in each corner. And then we'll put some here, maybe some right here. So this is 15% off today, okay? If you want to get this nativity, you can get it for 15% off. You just need to make sure you use the coupon code LIVE, LIVE. You just put the Oh, yes. Yes, I know what you're it took me a minute to tried to see what you were talking about. Um, Nadine, isn't the spray painting like life-changing? It's so much better. It's just really better. You like the words included? It it's just better coverage. Yeah, so much better coverage. Yeah, I mean, not everybody can spray paint. I mean, if you're live in an area where you can't really get outside and do that, um, I get it, but it does completely change the game of painting. Okay. So here's where we were talking that I didn't know what color we should do for the frame. Okay. We could definitely go with brown. We could go with brown. We could go with the blue. We could go with the green. We could go with the caramel. We could go with the red. This is really cute, you guys. I love the colors. Just imagine this resined. Wow. What color should we do the frame? Yes, Nadine, it is hard to keep the paint out of the words. And when you spray paint, it just doesn't go in there. Now, if I were to like spray over it, and I mean, I could get it covered, but yeah, it makes a huge difference. Do you like it, Kim? I think it's really cute. Um, I'm thinking, I'm thinking a blue frame. I think the yellow, the caramel, or the red might be too overpowering, but I don't know. You like the natural frame? Should we do red cherry? Because there's only a little spot of red. We can try that. And guess what? Excuse me. If we don't like it, we can always repaint it. I think that you're right. I think I'll like the red. It's kind of like a brick red, burgundy-ish color. What was it called? Let's see. Is this the wine? Yes, this is the one called wine. And I'm probably going to use 2 coats on it. Blue would be pretty. Blue is what I was thinking. Yeah, blue is what I was thinking. We'll see. Lots of you guys loved the palette tree, the Joy to the World palette tree we did on Friday. It is still in the shop. You just have to pay $4 more for it now. There was special pricing over the weekend. But that one would look really cute standing next to this. It would look so cute. I think that would look really good. All right, let's dry this and let's lay it on before we glue it to see if we like it, okay? Sheila likes the natural too? Yeah. That's one thing I like about these is that you can tailor them to be absolutely any way that you want. I just love it. So we should definitely, let's sand this too. Yeah. And then should we attempt to resin it? We might have to resin it inside. I don't know, man. But Benita says when she paints frames, she feels like it detracts from the beauty of the object. It definitely can. Yeah, it definitely can. Let's make sure we're all dry. We're not. It's getting all over my fingers, but that's okay. So Carmela says it looks awesome. Can you switch the baby Jesus panel to the front? Just asking. Yes, you can. However, when you do that, the hill up here is a little taller, so you're only going to see about from here up on this man. Do you see where it would lay? Okay, so you're not going to see any of this part of the man or like this leg. So you can put it any way, any layers that you want, but just remember that that's what, like, if you do that. Deb was here. She was here when we started. Hold on. Got some gunk on the top of my stick fast. All right, let's put this together and see what it looks like. Oh, I told you I was going to sand it first and not. Ooh, I like the red. Ooh, what a good choice, Sherry. That was a great choice. Let's sand it. Great choice, my friend. And honestly, I think that they all would look stunning. Like, there's just any color frame would have looked good with this. Like Benita and someone else that they like the natural. It totally would have looked good with the natural. It would have looked good with the blue. So, I mean, just kind of see what you want to highlight a little bit more and go with it, because they're all going to look gorgeous. This is stunning. I think I love it. You're definitely going to have to get one. They're 15% off. But if you check out today, you have to use the code. It's only available till midnight. But you have to use the code live, Live. Okay, then it'll give you your 15%. You like the red too? Thank you, Anne. Thank you, Lori. Let's make sure it's all straight. Oh, I love it, I think. So if you wanted to go and paint the edges, you could. I have no paint on the edges. We were very good about getting it keeping it from being on the edges. But if you don't, like if you didn't, like say here, there's a little bit of paint. You can take your baby wipe and rub it across it until it comes off. It will come off. Or you can just take some, like in my instance, let's just do it. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. So we're just going to take our frame color and paint the edges of it. Okay. Let's do that. So you're just going to paint the whole thing. Just like that. It's pretty dark. I mean, you don't have to get, like it doesn't have to be perfect. Let's wipe that off the front since I already did the front. There you go. So that gives you an idea. You'd have to do, let's go ahead and do these sides now since we did that one. So it's totally up to you how you want the edges. Oh man, I love it. I think I love the color, you guys. Last year on our nativity, we did like an ombre. We started the white at the back, just like this one. We did the back one white, and then the very front one was black, and we just did some gradiating colors of light gray to dark gray, and it was really cute. But I really, really am digging the colors. I really think I like the colors. What do you think? That's gorgeous, my friends. I'm going to bring it up and show it to you here. Let me get this paint off my hand so I don't transfer any of it onto this beautiful thing. Okay. Do you cut off the end of your glue bottle? Yes. Yes. That is not a dumb question, my friend. That's what I was thinking, Deb. You think you would resin the back panel? Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah. Here you go. So you have the nativity, the three wise men, the camel, and it says, For to us a child is born, and a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders, and he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. I like it. I like the different colors. That's really, really cute. I'm so happy with how this turned out. Remember, you can get it for 15% off today, so make sure you grab that. But we are not actually done. We were gonna do a stickle. Y'all know that. Let's just do the rain, or I'm sorry, not the rainbow. Let's just do the star. Okay. I don't want to take away from the beauty of this, so let's just do the star. But I don't think I like that. I think let's just use this one. It's called platinum. And let's just use it. Do you like the red? It's called wine. It is a really pretty red. It's a deep red. Thank you, Carmela. All right, so now we're just going to put, ooh, let's put some stickles on here. Now, the reason I painted this yellow is because sometimes you can see, depending on what color, what kind of stickles you use, you'll be able to see through it. And I didn't know when I started which color I was going to use. So we just went ahead and painted it because not all of them are transparent. But this one, you can still see a little bit of the yellow through it. So I'll show you. I really like it with that. You are so welcome, Nadine. You are so welcome. I really like the stickles on the star. It's probably kind of hard to see in the camera, but I love it. I love it. You are so welcome, Nadine. Yay, Benita, your nativity narrative just got delivered. So excited for you to. You're back home and can join us now. Okay. We have nativity narratives at 7 o'clock tonight. If you were inside, if you purchased that kit at the end of October, 1st of November, we're on day 7, I think, or 8. We're on day 8 or 9. 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, we're on day 9. So we'll be live tonight at 7 o'clock inside that group. Okay. Thank you, Linda. Thank you so much. Thank you, Carmela. Thank you, Kathy. I'm so glad you guys like it. I think it turned out absolutely gorgeous. This would be a fun project to resin if that's something that you wanted to do. And so as we step away today, I want you to remember what we talked about in the beginning, and that's just pausing, okay? Pausing and remember the simplicity. Mary and Joseph were not busy and crazy. Well, they might have been crazy that day because she was going into labor, but I did not spray paint the back, but you definitely can. Yep. Or paint the back the color that you do the frame as well. Yep. So I'm super excited about that. But remember to take the pause. Okay. Go back to what Christmas is about and remember why we celebrate this day. Okay. We can love all the magical moments of the earthly things that we've created Christmas to be. We can absolutely enjoy all those magical moments, but we need to remember that there was one magical moment that made it all happen. Okay. So pause today. When we started, I was like, pause sometime this week, but no, I'm asking you to pause today. Okay. Pause today and set in what Christmas was truly about. So, the sickles does look pretty on the star. Thank you, Kim. All right. I love you guys. Go grab your kit. Use the coupon code LIVE and it will give you 15% off only through midnight tonight. Okay. I will see you soon. Bye.